are you tested upon in question number 21? What's the concept? I mean, what exactly do you have to do here? Yes, Ariman, what do you have to do here?
I'm not sure of the concept, but I think I can give an answer to
No,
like
what do you have to do here? I mean, what's wrong? What needs to be done? What is the question about? That is what is my point. What is the question about? Shreya,
Ma'am, I feel like it's a reflexive pronoun because itself is a reflexive.
what 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 pronoun?
Reflexive.
Reflexive pronoun. Okay. Okay. All right. Uh how would you answer this question? I mean, would you start reading from the first sentence?
I mean, I of course read from the beginning, but then for this question, I again read the third point. So the pattern box observed in 2012 may repeat itself again. So when I read this, like repeat and again can't come together because
So
repeat means, of course, it's gonna
yes.
repeat, and again means again. So yeah, yeah.
Right.
So that's why I
So
chose
repeat,
option.
yes, correct. So repeat and again cannot come together. So in any ways, A is kind of getting eliminated, right? Okay. Now let's see. Boxes research is important because the fires of 2012 may not be a one-time phenomenon. Okay. Boxes research is important because the fires is not a one-time phenomena. According to scientists, rising Arctic temperatures are making northern latitudes greener and thus more fire prone. So the rising Arctic temperatures, they are basically making the northern latitudes, more greener and more fire prone. The pattern box observed in 2012 may repeat itself again. So again cannot be there, may repeat itself with harmful effects on the Arctic ecosystem. So yeah, what's wrong
ma'am,
with,
I think
yeah,
ma'am, I think option D should be cancelled because they're saying may repeat, and in D it's saying itself possibly. So there is like possibility they're adding like two times. So I don't think D is correct. And since they're talking about harmful effects, which is technically like relation with damage, so even C is incorrect. So I think it should be B itself.
okay, okay. What about you, Shreya?
Ma'am, I also put option B only.
But what is your explanation? Aryaman gave a good, rational and reason for his answer. What about you? Why not D? A cannot be the answer because repeat and again redundant. Both words mean the same. You can only have one word, either repeat or again, right? So it's redundant. So A cannot be the answer. What about the next ones?
So C cannot be answer because if we put instead of itself again, itself with damage and with harmful effects doesn't make sense because
Effect
damage and harmful effects.
redundant
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
Redundant. Okay.
yeah. And
B.
then the button box of doesn't make repeat itself possibly with harmful effects on the art ecosystem is again incorrect because like see if it continues to happen it will repeat. It's not possibility is not there, it's for sure to happen, like an event is
This
for
is
sure to
also
happen.
this is
Yeah.
also a redundancy error. See, may and possibly. So may itself talks about possibility and probability, right? So if you have may, you don't have to use possibly again. So this was a question which is basically testing you on your concept of redundancy. What is redundancy? You're using one word, I mean, different words with similar meaning in the same sentence, may, possibly, damage, harmful, again, repeat.
Ma'am, so the concept is called redundancy.
Redundancy, yes. Redundancy, redundancy.
This one.
So it's basically the concept of redundancy that is basically, that is tested upon. Okay. All right. So fine. All right. Moving on to question number 22. Yes. What sort of a question is this, Shreya? We had worked on the similar type of question before as well,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. So
So
it's
what is this
organizing.
testing you? Yes, organizing, right? So this is
Organization.
basically testing you upon your organizational skills. So, and if you have to, oh my God, what is happening to my system? Just a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
1 second. Right. So if you have to answer this question, that is question number 22, you need to read this, right? Otherwise, if you're not being able to connect the ideas between the different sentences, you won't be able to decide where sentence 4 should be placed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? So tell me, first tell me what is the, there's something wrong which is happening, with the system. The moment I'm clicking something, it's kind of getting, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So mm,
So you have these 6 sentences, which means 6 ideas. So as I mentioned that do not consider sentences to be just words. It is like all the words put together. The complete idea from every sentence is something that we need to understand. And then we have to make that, connection between the different ideas. Okay. Chalo.
yes.
Tell me.
So I chose option A
Okay.
because so after reading the full six sentences, so the first one and the second one are telling about the concern. Okay, it's like a concern telling that his research is important because what happened in 2012 may not be a one-time phenomena, and according to the scientists, rising Arctic temperatures are making northern latitude greener and thus more fire-prone. And then coming to the third one, it is saying that if it repeats itself again, then there will be harmful effects on the Arctic ecosystem. So that means the effect of the concern, and then the fourth fifth point is telling that so what box is actually doing for the concerns he's like finding some solution, so that's why he's organizing an expedition to gather some crucial information. And then the next step is for him and his team to travel to Greenland to perform direct sampling of ice in order to know how much soot is contributing to the melting of the ice. And then the sixth point says that the members of the public will be able to track his team's progress and even help fund the expedition through a website Box has created. So the members will only be able to find it if his team has traveled to Greenland and conducted the experiment. So without conducting the experiment, the public can't find it out. So that's why it should be placed where it is now.
Yeah. So the first sentence is basically saying that Box's research is important because the fires of 2012 may not be a one-time phenomenon. Okay. So this is not a one-time phenomena, which means it can happen again. And so the research is important. And the research findings are important, right? Then, according to scientists, rising Arctic temperatures are making northern latitudes greener and thus more fire prone. So, kind of giving you can say a heads up, or it is kind of supporting Box's research that this is why Box's research is needed, right? Then the pattern Box observed in 2012 may repeat itself again with harmful effects, so it can repeat. Number 4, Box is currently organizing an expedition to gather this crucial information. Now, what crucial information is it talking about?
Like how much soot contributes to the melting of the ice.
Okay. The next step for Box and his team is to travel to Greenland to perform. So the next step, the first step, organizing an expedition to gather crucial information. The next step is traveling to Greenland and do something. Members of the public will be able to track his team's progress and even help fund the expedition. So the first 3 sentences are telling that this phenomena can happen again. And so Box's research findings are absolutely critical, or they are very much necessary. The next 2 sentences are giving us the idea about what exactly Box is doing, the 2 steps, doing this, doing that. And then the last sentence is saying that this is also open to the public.
Yes, ma'am.
right? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So what should be the answer from here? Like you are saying that it should be sentence 4 should be placed where it is now, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I think it should be after sentence five because what the sentence five is saying that they're like the team they traveled to Greenland to perform this direct sampling of ice to determine how much soot is contributing to the melting of ice. So, like when we are placing the sentence four after five, what they'll do is what we're trying to say is that they'll gather this crucial information. So, placing four after five as possible.
Crucial, which crucial information? The crucial information is how much soot is contributing to the melting of the ice sheet.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
the answer has to be after 5.
Ma'am, I have a doubt. Like, what's the difference between where it is now and after sentence 5? Doesn't it mean sixth after sentence 5 is the sixth point, and where it is now means it's same, right?
Wait, wait, wait.
No, the fifth,
Fourth
fifth one
one,
become the fourth.
yeah. See, fourth, we are looking at fourth, right? Box is currently organizing an expedition to gather this crucial information. So
Yes,
this
ma'am.
has to come after fifth one.
Okay.
So if this comes under after fifth one, then this becomes fourth. This becomes
Okay, okay.
5. This becomes 6.
Ah, okay, 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 okay,
See,
okay.
whenever they are talking about a particular sentence, if they ask you that where to place or where to organize that particular sentence, always remember that there should always be a cue in the sentence. A cue should be there, like he pointed out this crucial information. So immediately the moment you're coming across this crucial information, what comes to your mind is what I mean, which crucial information are they talking about, right? That immediately comes to your mind, that which crucial information are they talking about, right? So here the crucial information that they are talking about is how much the soot is contributing to the melting of the ice sheet. That is the crucial information that they are talking about. And so first they should determine that, and then they should gather that crucial information. And so 4 should always come after 5. Is that clear? Yes.
Yes,
Okay. Perfect. Okay. So with this, we are done with this entire passage. I mean, the entire text, which had questions 21 to, not 21, I think it was 11 to 22, right? 11 to 22. Cool. What are your scores? How many of the ones that you get right? And Aryaman, how many were right? Your original answers I'm talking about, not the ones after correction and explanation.
ma'am. Just a second.
My 4 are correct.
First 4.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see what Aryaman has to say on this course.
Ma'am, seven are correct.
Okay. So I think there were 11 questions, right? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
Ma'am,
19,
it's from 12 to 22.
12 to 22. So there, yeah, so 11 questions, right? 12, 13, yeah. So 4 is not a good score, but 7 is definitely okay. More than 50%, Shreya, you have to work hard. All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
So that's why SAT group sessions are always good, So now you have that heads up. That okay, so Aryaman is scoring 7 out of 11 right at his first session. Okay, and this is, I think, your third session, Shreya.
Yes.
Yeah. So we want a healthy competition, not a rivalry, a healthy competition, which means the next time you have to buck up and get all of them right. Okay. And mind you, these are simple questions. And I mean, these questions are pretty easy. When you start working on the Princeton Review book that I asked you to work on, you'll find that the questions are even harder.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So Shreya
Ma'am,
now, yeah.
is this the book you asked for?
Yes, yes, yes. This is the one. How did you get that?
Ma'am, my mom had gotten it like 2 years back from my seniors.
Oh my God. Oh God. So, these guys, they took almost 2 weeks. I mean, Shreya has not yet received the books also.
Yes, ma'am.
She
I'll
enrolled
receive this.
first that, yeah, okay. So, this is which edition that you're having, Aryaman, Princeton Review?
Ma'am, it's the 2018 edition.
Yeah, so we need the 2023 edition.
Yes, ma'am.
So now you have to do something and get the book as early as possible.
Okay, ma'am. I'll see.
See, for Shreya, she has already registered for the test. I don't know why you registered for the test right away without even kind of, like, or is it like, I'll be writing the test now, seeing what it is, and then probably do something if it, I mean, I'm just asking you, what was your idea about booking the test on 3rd of December?
Ma'am, like I really wanted to do it in 11th itself. And then when I checked the dates for next year, it was only in May. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, not, I mean, we are trying, right? We are trying, we are
Yeah.
working towards it. We'll see. I mean, w- I am not kind of, I'm not being over ambitious or unrealistic with my expectations. I'm not telling you that, no, guys, go get a 1600 right at the first attempt. No, it's not like that. I understand that you are of the top scorer league, but then also nothing less than 1400 should work.
Yes, Miss Ma'am.
Okay, nothing less than 1400. I'm telling you, making it very clear 1400, 1450 should be your score. Do anything for that.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
and what is going to be challenging? The verbal section is going to be daunting and challenging.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So and there's one more request, guys. Keep away your mobile phones when you're working on your SAT passages. For maths, you can still fiddle with your phone, that's reasonable. Maths SAT is fine, but verbal SAT, especially when you're working on the reading comprehension part, Aryaman and Shreya, stay away from your mobile. Switch it off.
Yes, ma'am.
Because the language, as Aryaman said, that needs a lot of, studying and all that. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so fine then. I would not want to start another passage today. Maybe we can do that later. So now, see, Shreya, have you received the book? Not yet.
No, ma'am. I'll receive the college, the what is it? SAT official book this Friday. So that's day after tomorrow.
Princeton would be a week later.
Princeton will be yeah, September 15. That's what they're telling.
So if you are receiving your college board on Friday, start working on the writing language portion.
Right in language. Okay, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you have a couple of concepts there. Start reading those concepts and also start working on the questions. That should be fine. Follow the same strategy that you're working on. I mean, you're basically reading through and trying to find out what's wrong, which is the concept that you're tested upon, and then you're applying the things. Write in detail whatever you're doing, like eliminating the option A, why, this is the reason. Eliminating option B, why, this is the reason. Eliminating option C, why, this is the reason. After you're done, each day, take a screenshot or a snapshot, put it in a zipped folder and send it to me on my mail ID so that I can take a
Yeah.
look what you guys are doing, what you guys are working upon. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Now, Aryaman, you still don't have a book, but you have the Princeton review one, right? And that's not
Yes,
done.
ma'am.
You've not yet started working on that. Or it's already, I mean,
No,
are
ma'am.
there any marks on the
I
book?
have no, I have done few maths questions. I haven't touched the English part.
You can start working on the writing language from there. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Because and place order for these two books, the college board SAT official and the other one is Princeton review premium 2023.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so which means today I would be expecting something from you. By the end of the day, you should have done something. For Aryaman, yeah, because you have the Princeton review. For Shreya, I would be expecting something maybe by the end of Friday.
Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Okay, so yeah.
Ma'am, one more thing. From next week onwards, we have our stay back. So our classes will get over 4:15.
What is that time in India?
4:15 is 6:15,
Ma'am, it's
6:45.
5
6:45 there, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
6:45 in India.
Yes, ma'am.
And all of you have your stay backs, huh?
Yes, ma'am. So we have
yes,
stay
ma'am.
back on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So Sunday, Thursday we don't have. We'll come back normal timing. So this timing is okay. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday we'll come back home India time 6:45.
And Fridays and Saturdays are off, right?
Ma'am, Saturdays we have class till 1 o'clock. So that's India time 3:30.
Yeah, evenings are free, right?
Yes, ma'am. Evenings are free.
Okay, we'll talk about the next week. Next week, let's talk about this. So this is one, right? So
Yes,
we
ma'am.
did one session today. Tomorrow you would be available at the same time.
Tomorrow, Thursday. Yes, ma'am.
Uh, yes, ma'am.
Aryaman, Shreya,
Uh,
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am. I'll be free.
let me just update you about the session timings tomorrow. Let's see if we can connect sometime tomorrow. Maybe we can
Yes,
connect a little bit ahead also, about at around 5:30 or something. All right, I'll just update you. But before that, please practice today. Shreya and Aryaman, if you both are staying close by, maybe you can go and practice for 2 hours and then come back today. Okay, because you need to practice. Wasting
yes,
one day for
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Shreya is very for Aryaman, he has not yet booked, but then we will try. He will definitely try for this December. Then we'll see. But for Shreya, she has already booked. So I really want her to kind of, not waste even a single day on these things.
Yes,
I'll be giving SAT this December only. It's
Yeah, I mean, you can write it. We can all write SAT, but then we can,
yeah,
we have to
yeah.
look at the scores. Nothing below 1450 is what is expected. Okay.
yes, ma'am. Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Uh, Fine, guys. So that's it for now. We'll update you about the session timings for tomorrow. And until then, yeah, that's
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
Please practice. Practice. If Shreya, you don't have any book, go and take that book from Princeton and both of you sit and practice, but practice at least 10 to 15 questions from this Princeton review. Okay. Follow
Yes,
the
ma'am.
same method, this. All right. Yeah. Go through the concepts. You will have certain concepts that you will see that they are giving you concepts on punctuation. They are giving you concepts on you can say redundancy. They are giving you concepts on organizational skills. You can probably read those portions from the Princeton review. That's there in the second part of the book. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.